Did you know that you can actually train your brain to achieve your wildest dreams? Believe it or not, it's true. You see, our thoughts are like the steering wheel for our actions and reactions in life. That means how we think determines how successful we are. And the good news is that you can train your mind to conquer pretty much anything you set your heart on. So, how can we make this happen? Well, today's video is jam-packed with all the answers you're looking for. So make sure to watch it to the end and you'll uncover the secret techniques to help train your brain to achieve your deepest desires. Plus, I think you'll really like number 2. So, please give this video a thumbs up, and with that said, let's proceed. If you're feeling like you're not quite living up to your true potential, it's actually a great starting point for change. It's normal to feel a bit frustrated, but that dissatisfaction can fuel your journey towards improvement. As long as you're clear about what drives you, the sky's the limit. Now, imagine training your brain to zero in on your dreams and desires. Just imagine the number of things you can get done if your brain wasn't getting distracted every 3 seconds. Maybe by now you would have achieved that goal or dream you've always desired. Sure, it takes some work to change the way we think, and let's face it, we've all got some not so great habits and thoughts to overcome. But don't worry, it's totally doable. And this leads me to the first point. Practice number 6. Have a general plan for your life. So, let's say you have a dream or goal. Okay, perfect. Now, do you know why you want to achieve that dream or goal? You see, it sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people drift through life without really understanding what they want. When you've got a game plan, it's way easier to strategize and divide the big goal into small goals and knock out those smaller goals along the way. Now, when planning, don't get too caught up in creating a rigid 5 or 10-year plan. You see, part of the beauty of life is it's unpredictable, and there's a good chance things will change. Embrace the fact that new and exciting opportunities might come your way. Your life might not pan out exactly as you imagined, but hey, that's probably a good thing. Instead, focus on crafting a master plan that reflects your core goals and values. Ask yourself the big questions. What do I want to do with my life? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? Once you've got your priorities sorted, you can make long-term decisions that stay true to who you are. Now, buckle up, because our next point is super important. Practice number 5. Identify your limiting beliefs and overcome them. Alright, you've got your life's master plan all set up. Awesome. Now it's time to tackle those pesky limiting beliefs that could be holding you back. You see, even when we have goals, these sneaky narratives about ourselves and the world around us can trip us up. They usually take root in childhood, based on our upbringings and experiences. But here's the thing, they might not be true at all. You see, you've got the power to forge your own path and change your life for the better. To make things happen, ditch thoughts like, it's too late, I don't have time, or I'm not good enough. These negative thoughts can make you throw in the towel before you even begin. Take dancing, for example. If you're convinced you can't dance, are you ever going to give it a try? The answer? Probably no, because in your mind, you've already convinced yourself you can't. The good news is, beliefs can be changed at any time, regardless of age or intelligence. First, you must identify these limiting beliefs. After that, you can start working on them. In this case, try to replace negative thoughts with empowering ones that will help you get what you want instead of holding you back. Practice number 4. Be willing to learn. When it comes to self-improvement and getting closer to your goals, being open to learning is super important. It means you're actively seeking knowledge and skills to level up, and with a few extra skills to your arsenal, you may even catch the eye of a potential employer down the line. To train your brain for success, you've got to know what you want to achieve, map out the steps to get there, and learn as you go. Let's say, for example, you want to start a business. You'll need to research and learn about various money-making strategies to pick a winning venture, and then dive into understanding the business model you want to use. Plus, you've got to nail down the first step to kick things off. As you can see, all of this involves soaking up knowledge like a sponge. Of course, none of us has all the answers, so no matter what your goal is, you've got to get your mind ready. That means being willing to take steps to train your brain and, if needed, learn something new. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more related content. Thank you very much. Now, let's move on. Practice number 3. Surround yourself with allies. Did you know that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? So, if you want to shift your mindset and reach your goals, it's time to make friends with people who have already achieved your dream or goal. Surrounding yourself with successful people and success stories is a fantastic way to keep negativity at bay and stay inspired. It might sound simple, but trust me, it can work wonders on your mindset. You see, if you spend every weekend with people who are just as unhappy with their lives as you are, you won't get much help if you try and break away and do your own thing. So, instead, fill your mind with stories of success by meeting successful people, or spending time with ambitious, supportive, and creative people. You can find them online, think YouTube or biographies, or even meet them in person at conferences for some face-to-face interaction and valuable Q&A time. Chances are they've faced the same challenges you have and can offer some guidance. The takeaway here is, don't just stick with people at your level. Aim to spend time with those who have already reached the heights you aspire to. Their ideas and ways of doing things might just rub off on you. So go out and make new life-transforming friends. Last but not least, practice number 2. Adopt empowering habits. Your mindset is the foundation for achieving your life goals. If you let the pressures, emotions, and situations of life take the reins, you'll always find yourself veering off course. But when you master your attitude, you gain control over your results, and that starts with embracing empowering habits. Meditation is one of the most recommended empowering practices because it nourishes and keeps the mind at peace. When your mind is at ease, it's easy for you to get in touch with your deepest desires and craft strategies to reach them. If you have never meditated before, you can begin a daily mindful meditation practice for as little as 5 minutes. Mindful meditation means being fully aware of your surroundings and sensations in the present moment. What you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel without judgment or interpretation. It involves breathing exercises, guided visualizations, and other techniques that help relax your body and mind while reducing stress. Making this a daily routine will give you more clarity and increase your self-awareness. Practice number 1. Think like an overcomer. If you want to truly succeed in anything you set your mind to, then it's time you started thinking like a champ. You see, shifting your attitude from "this is impossible" to "it's possible" is an unbelievably powerful mindset. It changes how you see life, to be the problem solver, not the one who lets obstacles hold them back. Of course, you won't change from a complete skeptic to a 100% believer overnight. It takes time, but the key is being open to exploring what might be possible. Negative beliefs can be deeply destructive. When you tell yourself something is impossible, you dent your confidence and reinforce your doubts. But positive beliefs? They're even more powerful. If you truly believe you can do anything, you'll find a way to make it happen. Just imagine, what if Mahatma Gandhi thought it was impossible to end British rule in India without violence? Or if Martin Luther King Jr. believed achieving civil rights in the United States was out of reach? Would Barack Obama have become the first African-American president if he thought it was impossible? It's highly unlikely. The point is, things seem impossible until you actually give them a shot. So don't hold yourself back by thinking your goals are unattainable. Remember, with the right mindset, anything is possible. So, there you go, 6 practices that can train your brain to get you what you desire. But even with these tips, you must remember that it takes time and effort to master these habits. Therefore, you need to regularly practice them if you want them to have a significant and long-lasting impact on your life. Lastly, always keep in mind that we are all capable of accomplishing the things we dream of. All we have to do is try as hard as possible to get it. So, are you ready to take charge of your life and go after what you want? Please drop your comments and thoughts in the comment section below. I'm eagerly looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you are new. And with that said, have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.